Namaste, welcome to Arthaniti. As 31st March approaches, here are some 4 rules that mutual fund investors need to comply with before March ending. The first rule relates to updation of nomination. Now, as per SEBI directive, nomination in your mutual fund folios need to be updated or opted out of before 31st March. In case the investors fail to do it by 31st of March, their folios will be frozen and they will not be able to redeem funds from their mutual fund investments. So please update your nominations. Check with your mutual fund distributors. If you have invested in mutual funds through direct plans, please check it on your online portals and update your nomination details if you have not done so before March ends. Correct? Because then you will not be able to transact in your mutual fund folios after 1st of April. Correct? How will you do this? Well, this can be done online on various registrar and transfer agent platforms like KFintech, CAMS Online, or MF Central. Correct? But in case you have joint holdings in your mutual fund investments and you have not updated the contact details for both the holders, you will have to fill physical forms and then submit it to the RTA agents. Correct? It is also going to be very challenging for NRI joint holders who have mutual fund investments in India. But this is a SEBI rule which has to be complied with before 31st of March. In case you hold mutual funds in your demat account, then nomination updation needs to be done through the brokerage house with which you hold your demat accounts. Well, this was the first rule that you need to comply with. The second provision relates to PAN and Aadhar linking. Now, if this is not done before 31st of March, your PAN will become inoperative. Now, if your PAN becomes inoperative, your KYC will no more be valid after 1st of April. It is a precondition for investments in mutual funds, correct? Our bank accounts also need KYC document which has to be registered on an yearly basis. So PAN Aadhar linking is a must before March comes to an end. Now, what will happen in case your PAN is not linked to Aadhar? Any new mutual fund investments cannot happen, and any transactions which are ongoing in your existing investments, say like a switch out request every month or a systematic investment plan that you have in a particular mutual fund, will stop in case your PAN becomes inoperative. In the sense, your PAN and Aadhar is not linked before 31st of March. Very, very important. The third rule that mutual fund investors need to comply with is the requirement of one-time password. Now, earlier when redemption used to happen from mutual funds, one-time password used to be sent to the registered mobile number and email address of the investor so that the transaction could go through. Now, from 1st of April, for every new investment that is made, say suppose you are putting in a lump sum amount in a mutual fund, at the time of investment, a one-time password verification will be necessary. So it is no more limited to redemption. What will happen in case of a SIP? Well, in case of a systematic investment plan, a password, one-time OTP will not be generated every month for every transaction that goes through. It will be generated at the beginning of setting up of the OTP mandate. Correct? So when you give the mandate to debit your bank accounts every month for your systematic investment installment, that is when you will get a one-time password for verification. So from 1st of April, investments as well as redemptions from mutual funds will need OTPs. The fourth rule is regarding revalidation of your KYC. Now, if you have registered your KYC before 1st of November by using Aadhar as the officially valid document, SEBI circular states that it has to be revalidated within 180 days from 1st of November. So before April end, you will have to revalidate your KYC either by using Aadhar or any other valid document online or through your KYC registration agents. Correct? So these are the 4 rules that mutual fund investors need to comply with so that they can keep on transacting and investing in mutual funds. To end this video, a recap of all the 4 rules once again. The first rule relates to nomination, where it has to be completed or opted out of before March end. The second rule relates to PAN and Aadhar linking. The third rule relates to OTP that you should take care of, not only at the time of redeeming your investments, but also at the time of putting in more money in your mutual fund investments. Last but not the least, it is revalidation of your KYC if you have done it using your Aadhar as the official valid document. The KYC will have to be revalidated. So if you are a mutual fund investor, please check for this. Contact your mutual fund distributors. Ask me if you have any queries about this, and keep on investing in mutual funds, which is one of the safest investment products capable of giving you great returns. Correct? So happy investing. Wait for the next video wherein I explain a concept that every investor should know in these times of inflation. The next video is going to be of inverse yield curve. I will explain this concept in my next video on Wednesday. Keep looking for that, and until next time, stay safe. Happy investing.